The New Hartford parents accused of beating their two teenage sons, killing one of them in their church, were back in court today. It's a beating, we're told, that was punishment doled out during a counseling session, as it was called. CBS 6's Jennifer Lukey was in court for the hearing, where she learned more about the case against Bruce and Deborah Leonard and 4 others. And Jen joins us live now from New Hartford to fill us in on what she's learned. Jen?
Yeah, Liz, a long afternoon, 4 hours of testimony here, some very gruesome testimony. All 6 suspects in this case were in the courtroom behind me. It's a very small courtroom. I was about 10 feet away from them. None of them had any emotion except for the mother of these 2 boys, who once in a while would start crying softly, but she kept her head down the whole time. The father, his eyes closed for almost all 4 hours of this testimony, all to uncover what happened during this counseling session that led to the death of one boy and another who's in serious condition. This session, according to testimony, lasted at least 14 hours. It's alleged that Bruce and Debbie Leonard, along with the boys' sister, Sarah Ferguson, beat Lucas and Christopher with their fists, their feet, a belt, and an electrical cord.
The victim expressed a desire to leave the church, and this is what may have initiated the session. We still have not concluded why the session turned so violent and are continuing to investigate other underlying issues.
A church deacon said in court today that he came downstairs around 10 a.m. the next day and saw Bruce and Debbie giving their son Lucas CPR. The deacon picked up the boy and put him in the car. The parents drove him to the hospital, but he was pronounced dead a short time later.
Anybody that was ever a member of this church, that has any knowledge of the people involved, that any knowledge of the Leonards and their relationship with the church, to come forward. It's very important that we can fully understand what we're dealing with here.
Police say Lucas's body was covered in bruises and welts. His brother Christopher was found inside the church in critical condition. He is now recovering and speaking with police.
This church was never on anybody's radar. This is not a church that everyone was saying, hey, I wonder what's going on there. Maybe the neighbors that have talked to you can say that.
Aside from the parents and sister, it's alleged other church members knew about what was happening, may have even participated in it. So it's very likely more serious charges for more people are coming. Now, at today's hearing, the judge here in town court determined there is enough evidence to move forward to county court. So now we wait for an indictment for the parents and likely a lot more charges for possible people who were there or who saw or who participated in these beatings. Live in New Hartford tonight, Jennifer Lukey, CBS 6 News.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And be sure and catch us live on air and follow our updates on CBS6Albany.com as well as on Facebook and Twitter.